peeps, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Scorpio for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the scorpionic placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot read, you can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Scorpio. What do you guys got going on? What does Scorpio need to know? Okay. Ooh, that's a hard one. We got a bunch of others that came out. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. All right, let's get into it, Scorpio. So the first one that plopped out for you was forgiveness, okay? Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally as incredibly powerful, and it is the capacity to heal and transform, or it has the capacity to heal and transform, is what it says. So Scorpio, you're being asked to forgive someone. You're being asked to forgive a situation, to emotionally detach from the situation, in the sense that you are being affected by the situation in a lower vibrational kind of way. There is a situation that is really causing you to honestly be distracted from your own goals and the things that you're wanting, the progress that you could be making right now. It's definitely influenced by this forgiveness that needs to happen. Vulnerability. This is the confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, into unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let your fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So I feel like you've given yourself so much to a situation, or you've put so much into a situation, you just don't want to look stupid by the situation. Like, you don't want someone to take advantage of you and take your kindness or vulnerability for weakness. But honestly, this is for your benefit. You don't even have to have a conversation, to be completely honest, to forgive someone. That forgiveness can happen within, where you release that person and realize, listen, some things I have to go through as karmic lessons. If it wasn't them, it would have been someone else to put me through this, period. And that's how I looked at my Scorpio ex. My Scorpio ex, when I ended up, forgiving them, because that relationship, yeah, I couldn't handle it. It was a lot. Oh, it was a lot. Scorpio, why did you do it to me? But yeah, you guys, that's the way I had to look at my relationship with a Scorpio. I had to say, listen, if I didn't experience this through you, it would have been someone else. So there's just no point to hold on to this hate and resentment towards your funky self. And then we have dream talk. I'm not still bitter. Your subconscious constantly speaks subtly through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out to communicate with you through signs, signals, messages, and more. So you're experiencing some dream messages, which is so crazy. What is happening? I need to do a personal read on myself after this spread, because that Scorpio X has randomly been coming into my dreams and I have no idea why. So I'm going to break that down after your read. But tapping into this energy, Scorpio, you're definitely having some dreams that are kicking up some old emotions within you, kicking up some old memories. Your subconscious, your higher self, your lower self, even your shadow self, trying to communicate with you, bring things to the light. So we have a listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now isn't the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen carefully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. So when you go through these dream experiences and you are, getting all these different messages and downloads and things like that, make sure you're listening, paying attention, not only to the dreams, but also things that people are telling you in real life. The conversations that you're having. Read between the lines to what someone is truly saying to you, so you can get the truth of the situation, so that you can further decide what you need to do from there. And then we have study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it is time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether it's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So I really feel there are messages that are not even hidden necessarily, but that just need to be decoded. Scorpio, you're really being called to decode the conversations, the dreams, the signs, the signals that you're being sent right now. Look deeper into those situations and see, okay, what was the root? Why was I ever even attracted to this person? Or why was I ever even attracted to this situation? How did I end up here? You know, that may be happening even if you fully already forgiven someone and you were vulnerable with them and and you're like having dreams about them like me. Maybe you need to study how it is that you got there, because the universe is about to send you your next thing, you know, and you want to make sure that you have, you know, the proper protection against getting into a situation again that you've already been through. It could be anything, Scorpio. And then we have choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You will be able to listen and appreciate to the intuitive wisdom inside you and apply it positively and constructively through the outside world. Exactly. Yep. It's definitely about going within so that you can, you know, apply what it is that you've learned. Take note of what you've learned. I like to write down what I've learned from different relationships too, just to kind of get on the same page with the universe. Like, yep, don't need to go through this again because I already learned that from old girl or old boy. Some of you guys are ready to manifest your next thing here, but there's like one straggling piece of the puzzle for you in order to be whole, to be ready for that next situation. Yeah. There's definitely something you're ignoring, something you're not wanting to revisit, to be honest, Scorpio. We got the Magician in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups is a pretty ready, confident energy. With that being in reverse, with the Magician in reverse, this is not a new beginning that can be forced because of this Two of Swords energy. There's something that you're ignoring, whether it's something that someone's trying to communicate with you, but you're not reading between the lines. Honestly, they may not be being super crystal clear, but that's why it's, you know, important for you guys to do some more study into what it is someone is saying, or to look deeper into a situation to see if it's going to benefit you down the line, like if that's your career, or if you're not passionate now about what you've decided to go into school for, you know, it may not benefit you at the end of the 4 years because you're not going to even want to pursue that. So the universe is definitely trying to show you something. Something is trying to be revealed. But I do feel an energy, Scorpio, of you guys trying to make something work. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, another 9. And it's also in reverse. So I see you guys are trying to like skate off and run into that next phase or this new thing, or, you know, dive deeper into something that you're involved in right now. And the universe is just kind of like stopping you. It's like you're really kind of hitting a wall because there's something that you haven't considered or acknowledged. Let's see what else we get, Scorpio. What are the other messages for Scorpio? That's very interesting because this one actually really kind of came out sideways. It's the Hermit. So the universe is kind of giving you a choice here. You can go within for the right reasons, so you can decode what has happened and find the information the universe is trying to show you, or you can avoid this process. But I feel like this energy of, you know, kind of being stuck in time, but the fact that this came out sideways lets me know that it's really up to you. I don't feel like this is very much so avoidable. I feel like it's a very necessary point that you're in, and the universe is just showing you in all sorts of different ways like what it is that you need to do. I remember I was feeling really good about myself after I had started to work out in the beginning of, you know, being at home, you know, with everything going on in the beginning of the year. And then towards the summer, I was ready to go out and have fun again and do all of these things. But things just kept pointing me back inside, back inside, back inside, until the last time that I went out, something kind of crazy happened. And I was like, all right, yeah, heard you. I'm going to stop trying to be outside and I'm going to go back in. And it's it reminds me of like, I feel that feeling right now where it's like, Scorpio, you can end up in like an undesirable situation if you're not listening to the universe. But I definitely see you guys doing this as a method of protection. Like, you're trying to protect your heart in some way, trying to protect your assets, what it is that you have, by not listening, because you just feel like it's going to hurt you, whether it's the emotional, you know, the emotions that'll be, you know, triggered by a situation or something. I see you guys really trying to pursue that next phase, or that take that next step. You're just so ready, but there's one more thing, and I feel like it's very important that is left for you guys to discover. But we have that Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't feel like you can truly get on the path that you're wanting to be on without having this moment of reflection, or without having this conversation. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, we got a lot of love cards that came out for you, so let's just break them all down. So we have I love you, new love, and the Union of Hearts. At the bottom of the Union of Hearts, it says a love connection defies explanation. So for some of you, you're really trying to be very logical about a situation, and you feel like you're truly ready, but the universe is really kind of stopping you. Like, I just keep getting that energy. I almost want to pull more tarot about it. Okay, so we have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects for spiritual growth. And I love you. These words are powerful. So that may be something that you're hanging on to. You don't want to revisit a situation because it's with someone that said I love you, but showed you everything but love. And you just don't want to revisit that anymore. You feel like you get it, got it, and you're ready to seriously just move on. Be authentic and speak the language of love. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Be authentic, the real and true you. Be authentic to the real and true you and how you feel. So you're really being called to, you know what, I feel like this is some shadow work, which you guys don't typically run away from shadow work. So I'm a bit confused. I feel like this may have been something really, like this may be some childhood, something that stems from childhood, to be completely honest, that you've been reminded of and you're really hardcore avoiding it. You're kind of being asked to rewrite the story in a way and speak loving words of positive affirmations. You know, you guys, a really triggering, honestly, exercise is to write a letter to the older version of yourself and write down all of the things you wish you could tell her, or you wish you could tell him, and everything, you know, that you know now. So if I were to do this, you know, a lot of people would make fun of me because I don't even want to get into it. I don't even want to get into it. My childhood trauma. But you guys, I write a letter to myself and say, hey, this isn't true. And you know, these are just kids just like you. They don't know their way. They're just saying this, and they, you know, either didn't mean it, or they don't know themselves, or whatever it is that you need to say. You know, this isn't true. You're amazing. Really feed into the older version of yourself to rewrite that story with love, with grace, with responsibility, with everything that you wish you could have or heard in that moment, or, you know, write, you know, to yourself as a support system in the past, like, I am here to support you. You are not alone. I am watching you from the future. You know, it's crazy. It's like a crazy mind-opening experience, and it's one of those tougher exercises, which is why I never use that for an example, because it's not for the faint of heart, but I feel like you guys can benefit from that. So we have simple acts of kindness and true love. At the bottom of true love, it says this love is once in a lifetime. And at the bottom of simple acts of kindness, kindness energizes and brings happiness to those around you. So I feel like this experience will bring you true love. And that's true love of self as well, Scorpio. Which may be the last missing link to you meeting, you know, your twin, to you meeting your soulmate, you know, truly loving yourself. I definitely feel a high, intense energy around Scorpio right now. We got the can't talk now. The disseminating moon. This is the one that came out first. At the bottom of this card, it says take time to breathe out. So take your time through this process, Scorpio. Like, I feel a lot of you guys running away from this because you're just ready to experience, you know, the true love or the, you know, best situation that makes you feel really good. But we don't experience these cycles just to experience them. The fact that you've gone through it is only half the battle. The other half of the battle is breaking down why that happened, what you learned from it, re-experiencing things, you know, reliving those things. That's the other half. So I feel like for some of you, you're like, okay, I already experienced it. They already treated me like garbage. I'm ready to move on. And it's like, okay, but like why or how or what? And you know, geesh, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. We have the new moon in Aquarius and the new moon in Pisces. I don't even know what to say to you guys, because there's just no way to sugarcoat this. This is hard work. I will say, if I have faith in any sign that can balance the shadow work with that, you know, like you guys, even though you're a water sign, you still have a lot of logical, like a huge logical side to you. If there's anyone who can do this, it would be Scorpio, period. Bring love into the situation and meditate and contemplate. So more messages for you guys to be looking within right now. My lights just flickered. It's raining outside. Hopefully I can get through this spread without being in the dark. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Wow. Sorry. I'm like yelling at this point. We have the balsamic moon, the new moon in Sagittarius, and the new moon in Taurus. At the bottom of the balsamic moon, a time for healing. Like I was saying before, like that's just the time that we're in. That is what you're supposed to be doing right now. We got the new moon in Taurus and the new moon in Sagittarius. Prosperity lies ahead and luck is on your side. So guarantee you, this is like the final boss to you guys finally having your prosperity that you've been wanting to enter your life. But it's a lot. It's not, you know, going to be easy, Scorpio. Yeah, look at this. All right, so we got the whale spirit and the wolf spirit. At the bottom of the whale spirit card, it says trust in the great mystery. At the bottom of the wolf spirit, it says turn knowledge into wisdom. So like I said, you've experienced the situation, but now it's time to go through the actual transmutation process and break down what it is that you've experienced, turn it into wisdom so that you can actually be released to move forward here. Because you may be feeling like how I was feeling, where it's like you wanted to go out, you want to do things, but the universe just keeps kind of taking you back to the same place. Chameleon spirit, act as if, and the pig spirit, use your mind wisely. So act as if you've already gone through it, or act as if, you know, you are a superhero and you have all the tools that you need to do this, because you definitely do. And then pig spirit, use your mind wisely, not to wallow in, you know, your turmoil, but to transmute the, you know, things that you've been through. This is definitely a hard one, Scorpio. Like I said, if anyone, I do feel like you guys have the ability to do this. So yeah, that was your message. DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.